We love a good free game here at Xbox On, and Games with Gold brings us 4 every single month, just as long as you're an Xbox Live Gold or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber. The titles for November have just been announced, so here's what you should expect to be getting your thumbs on this month.
Kate!
I don't know you're not caring about me.
Kate!
First off this month, the game's afoot in Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. In this adventure game, you don the deerstalker of the world's greatest, non-bat-themed, detective, as he takes on a string of cases. There are 5 mysteries to play through in total, from helping a boy find his missing father to solving a murder at a lawn bowls club. Along the way, you do all the Sherlock things you'd expect, examining crime scenes, interrogating suspects, and examining people really closely, so you can deduce that they're secretly a member of a cult just from the faint mustard stain on their sleeve. But, like any good mystery, there are plenty of surprises, like the introduction of Sherlock's adopted daughter, Kate, and a ton of mini-games that have you picking locks, eavesdropping on important conversations, and yes, playing a game of bowls. The game is constantly switching things up to keep you on your toes. One moment, you're playing the man himself. The next, you might be one of the Baker Street irregulars or Holmes' faithful basset hound, Toby, a character who, let's be honest, does not appear nearly often enough in adaptations. Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter is available on Games of Gold from the 1st of November through to the 30th. So, if you're wondering what freebie to grab first this month, well, the answer is elementary.
Now is not the time, Retty.
We can't leave until we destroy these droids.
A lightsaber-swinging monk, pilot of an awesome starship, we all know these are the 2 best things you can be in the Star Wars universe. The upcoming Jedi Fallen Order has one of those bases covered, but if you're more in the mood for some space-based dogfights, well, as the internet would say, get you a man who can do both. With Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Set during the Clone Wars, the game bounces between Jedi Master Adigalia and space pirate Nim. They're very different characters, but with a couple of things in common. They've both got tentacles growing out their heads, and they both know their way around the cockpit of a starfighter. Jedi Starfighter puts you in the driver's seat of several sweet rides. TIE Fighters, X-Wings, and Boba Fett's Slave One are all among the ships you can unlock as you play. But the star of the show is probably Adigalia's Delta 7 Starfighter. As well as the usual laser cannons, you're able to tap into her Jedi powers to slow time or hit enemies with Emperor-style Force Lightning. Blasting its way onto Games of Gold from the 1st until the 15th, the very same day that Fallen Order arrives on Xbox, Jedi Starfighter is the perfect warm-up as we head into Star Wars season. And from the 16th, you can trade in your spaceship for a set of wheels with Joyride Turbo. It's a kart racer starring your Xbox avatar, and you know what that means. Pickups like turbo boost to speed you to the front of the pack, and heat-seeking missiles to slow down the competition. Tracks filled with hidden shortcuts, and of course, lots of sweet drifts. The game features 2 modes, Championship Series, which is a standard race to the finish line, and Stunt Park, which drops you into a hub area where you're free to explore, pick up collectibles, and do tricks. With jumps and half pipes to boost off of, it's almost like a Tony Hawk's game if Tony was a car rather than a skater. Of course, the most important part of any kart racer is multiplayer. So you'll be pleased to hear Joyride Turbo can be played in 4-player split screen or 8-player online multiplayer. All aboard the last game for this month's Games with Gold. Available from November 16th to December 15th, it's the Final Station. If you've ever wanted to be the conductor of a post-apocalyptic form of public transport, well, now's your chance. But the real question is whether or not you'll help the survivors get to their destinations or let them die and loot their bodies. Sometimes people can be more trouble than they're worth. As you travel through the dying world, you'll find supplies and passengers along the way. Be warned though, not all of your fellow travelers are particularly helpful. Maintain your locomotive and ride those rails to round off this month's freebies. Choo-choo!
Sherlock Holmes, will you have to understand he is your worst enemy?
So there you have it, 4 great games you can pick up for free this month. Let us know which ones you're grabbing down in the comments below, and be sure to hit that like button on your way. And to keep on top of all the best freebies, whether it's Games with Gold, Xbox Game Pass, keep it locked to the Xbox On channel. We have videos on every new batch of titles, as well as the best weekly deals and other major developments in the world of Xbox. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!